How's it going, everybody? Joey64 here, and welcome to the post-February 2022 Nintendo Direct discussion. Yeah. So if you're new to these, because it's been a while since I've done one of these post discussions. So basically, we had a Nintendo Direct now. What? Today's Friday, so 2 days ago. And I did my reaction, and I did that. And with me doing live reactions, I was like, well, I probably want to do a post discussion this time. But I did a poll and y'all were like, oh yeah, do a post discussion. So we are here. And we're gonna be doing a post discussion. And we're just gonna hop straight into it. Talk about all the stuff that's been coming out, and feel free. Let me know in the comments. How would you rate the direct? How good was it? What was your favorite announcements? We'll get a conversation going. So much was announced here. Like, the first thing I want to talk about Fire Emblem Three Hopes. Now, of course, I'm a personally really big Fire Emblem fan, and I'm a really big Warriors fan. So the fact that we're not just getting a new Fire Emblem game, but new Fire Emblem Warriors being Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes is so exciting for me. Because the first Fire Emblem game I ever played was Three Houses, which is Three Hopes is a sequel to Three Houses. So that's really cool for me because I love Three Houses. It was such a good game. Still haven't finished it, but I love it so much to the point where it's like, yeah, I didn't finish it, but it was just such a good game. And I do plan to finish it, especially now. I want to beat Three Houses before Three Hopes comes out. I'm probably going to stream the game eventually, but it just looks so good. You see, you, the world and the story of Three Houses in that world is so good, and to be able to see it brought into a more story focused game, I think it's going to be amazing. Like how they did with Age of Calamity, where it was like we had over 2 hours worth of cutscenes in that. Now it's a Zelda game. This is Fire Emblem. I'm just like, yes. I cannot wait. I love these characters. Byleth's back. You got Claude, you got Dimitri, you got Edelgard. I know we saw some of the other characters as well, and it's really exciting. I cannot wait for this. Cannot wait enough for this. And it's not what I think it's coming out like June something, I believe. June 24th. Yeah, it's coming out June 24th. So we have a while, which I'm happy with, because as we're about to find out, there are so many games coming out this year, man. It's ridiculous how many games are coming out this year, man. Like Advance Wars 1 plus 2 Reboot Camp. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Advance Wars. I've been really excited for them making these remakes. Because it's a big game from my childhood, of course, the Advance Wars and Battalion Wars franchises. I hope they bring back Battalion Wars. Battalion Wars is also really good. But, we're getting back Advance Wars, and it's coming out, I believe, April 8th, which is the same day as Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga and Sonic Movie 2. So, yeah, I'm definitely, I'm super excited for Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, or the Skywalker Saga. But I'm just like, yeah, no, Advance Wars is taking priority now. That's how big a fan I am. I'm just like, let me take Star Wars, push it to like a couple weeks down the road, give me Advance Wars. It's gonna have full voice acting. And it just looks so good. You gotta wait for it making it. They made such amazing games like the Shantae franchise and stuff. So like, I have full faith that this is going to be a very solid game. And it's just really exciting. I'm excited to see it. There's not much else to add. To add an online multiplayer, they're just adding so much to this game, or this collection, or remakes, I guess, or reboots, as they've been calling them. And I cannot wait. And I'll probably be making I'll probably do at least a lot of live streams on it when it comes out. But super excited for that. After that, we got hit by another major release of No Man's Sky. I don't think we know a release date on this yet, but No Man's Sky will be coming to the Switch. This is a game I've been never really interested in, but watching this trailer, I was like, this looks kind of good. I was like, wow, wait, this actually looks pretty good. And I think it'd be pretty fun. I think it's multiplayer, and y'all know, I love multiplayer games, so maybe I'll get it. I don't know if I'll get it on release, just because there's so many games coming out this year. Right now it doesn't have a release date, so it's going to be in the summer, and there's so much going in the summer, I don't know if I'll get it, but, at least at release. But, talking about game I am going to be getting on release, Mario Strikers Battle League. This is probably like one of the only predictions that I got right in my predictions stream. But this just looks so good, y'all. I I've never played a Mario Strikers game, even though I own the GameCube, the first one on the GameCube, and Charged on the Wii. Even though I own both of them, I've never played either for God knows why. But I'm super excited to play this. It has so much energy, so much pizzazz. It's the next game from Next Level Games. Um, it's like we got almost every Mario sports game on the Switch. Like all I'm asking now at this point, give us Winter Olympics. Come on, Sega, you can do that. I don't think we're going to get it at this point, unfortunately, but give us the Winter Olympics. So we have both styles of the Olympics on the Switch. Then give us what's it called? Crap. Mario Sluggers. Give me a new Mario Sluggers game. I think that could come out next year. That'll be the sports game, my big Mario spinoff for next year. Give us a Mario Sluggers. I'm good. That like, I can't even I don't know. Maybe give us like a new sports. I think that'd be cool. Like I don't know what sports we haven't tackled. Maybe another Mario sports mix. I think that'd be cool. But we're getting too far into prediction territory now. But I'm really excited for this. It looks really good. And I like the Battle League thing. Like you could form your own like Battle League of 20 people, I believe. You go all join together and like try to go up the ranks on the leaderboard. It has 8-player multiplayer, which they haven't really pushed 8-player multiplayer a lot on the Switch recently. So it's glad to see them bringing that back as well, and hopefully Mii's are playable because I think that would be cool. That's kind of a random thing I just thought about. I like Mii's, so it'd be cool. It's gonna be on June 10th, so that's right before E3. So I'm probably gonna get this game, make some videos on it. It's like okay, time to talk about E3. But after this, I believe you gotta look at Splatoon 3, the next wave from Salmonoid 1, which looks cool. Not much to add there. It's like, okay, cool. I'm just waiting for that big Splatoon 3 blowout. I think we're gonna get that and soon. And I am happy now that like okay, we didn't get a definitive release date because there's so much going on in this early summer. I hope the Splatoon 3 comes out in, like August, and that's why I think it's gonna come out like August or maybe late July. Because it seems like the beginning of the summer this year is going to be very packed video game wise from Nintendo and just other developers as well. But once we get to it seems like July and August, it's going to be kind of not dead, but much more quiet. It's going to be pretty quiet during those months, and then it's going to start coming back up September, October, November. And I just want a lot of time to play Splatoon and not worry about missing out on other games. I already think I'm going to be missing out on a lot of games too, just because there's so much coming out. Oh, it's crazy, man. It's so crazy. But the new Salmonoid one looks really good. I like the stuff that they're adding to it. And we'll just see. Next thing they announced was a remake of Frontal Mission First and Frontal Mission Second. I thought this was going to be Nier Automata at first. As y'all know, I'm a big fan of the Nier Automata series. I was about to be like, Nier Automata? And then I saw the mix. I'm like, oh, Xenoblade Chronicles X2. And I say, nope, you're wrong. And I wasn't the only one, which I was happy. I've been watching a few people's reactions to the Direct, and I was the only one who thought that. But, you know, I've heard a lot of fans of this series are really excited for this. Because apparently they've remade the first game before, and they completely ruined it. But this actually, like, they're going based off the original formula. So I've heard so many good things about this. Don't know if I'll get it, because there's just so much coming out this year. But you know, it's cool. I'm excited that's coming out, especially for the fans of this series. That's really cool for them. Something else that I'm kind of interested in is the Disney Speedstorm. I know it's a licensed game, kart racer. You know, like we have Mario Kart. You know, I know the whole thing, stigma around that. You know, I've been playing games long enough to know licensed games and stuff. But something about this, I kind of have a good feeling about. I don't know, like when it comes out, if it's cheap I may pick it up. I'm kind of curious. I actually think it's going to be free to play, which that has a whole nother negative stigmatism around it, but we'll see. I think if it is going to be free to play like I think it's been rumored to be, I'll probably pick it up, or I guess download it, check it out, because it looks good. I think it looks okay. And I think it can be good. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. It's going to come out this summer, so maybe something I may play a bit on my own time. I feel like it's really good. Maybe I'll show it off on stream. But like, guys, this is actually a good game. Um, just like what they showed next, they showed we're getting three good games: the Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection. So it's the first three Assassin's Creed games all on Switch, which I own all the Assassin's Creed games, probably like up to like I think I have everything up to like the like Odyssey, like the new ones, the ones on like PS5 and stuff. And I've never played any of the Assassin's Creed games. I'll probably just end up playing them on Xbox. I wouldn't see a point in me buying the games again. I'm not that big into the series, so I have to have it on Switch. So I'll probably just end up playing them on my copies I have on the Xbox when I get to them eventually. But that is cool. And you know it's making the series more accessible to more people, just like the other collection that they announced. Portal 2 is the next. Never mind. We're going to talk about Portal. I'm going to skip ahead a bit. They also announced to bring over Portal 1 and 2, which is really cool because that's a franchise that's never came to Nintendo. Valve rarely brings their stuff to Nintendo, if ever. So we're actually getting like Portal 1 and 2 on the Switch, which I will be buying again. I have right here, I'm looking at it. I have a physical copy of Portal 1 and 2, but I'm going to buy it again on Switch, especially if they make a physical release. That would be really cool. So, yeah, not much to say there, but that's just really exciting. Going back a little bit, we're getting Chrono Cross, the sequel to Chrono Trigger, which is really cool, because it's never been re-released before. From what I've gathered, it's never been re-released before, so that's really cool. We all go... Ooh, excuse me. But that's cool. We are also getting a Klonoa remake, so the first two games, that's really cool. And then we also got a trailer, another trailer for Kirby the Forgotten Land, showing off the new Mouthful mode and some of the new copy abilities and stuff. I'm actually making a full deep dive video on the Kirby Mouthful trailer of the card Kirby and all the new, like, the Dragon Fire Breath abilities and all that. So stay tuned, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I have that video up. I plan to get it up within the next couple of days. Kirby's in the Forgotten Land is going to be such a great game. I'm making as much content as I can about it because I'm just so excited for it. But I'm doing a full trailer deep dive like I did with the previous trailer on this new trailer because there's just so much to talk about when it comes to this game. But yeah, there's just so much to talk about, just like Nintendo Switch Sports. Like, what? This is such a, like, out of nowhere thing. Like, it's like, yeah, remember Wii Sports? Here's Switch Sports. And it's just like, what? I feel it's not too much to add on this, but it's really exciting. I'll probably pick it up. They're doing that, like, kind of like online test one, February 18th through the 20th, which I'll probably stream that. So when is it? Let me actually look at my calendar. That's like, oh, that's next week. Whoa. Yeah, I'll probably end up streaming it because, yeah, like we do have Uncharted coming out next week, the movie, which I do plan to make a video on that. But outside of that, I'll probably stream it either maybe on Saturdays or Fridays, or maybe next Saturday I'll stream the stuff. No guarantees. I'm definitely going to at least check it out and make a video on it probably, but it looks really cool. We're getting volleyball, we're getting bowling, we're getting soccer. They're using the Wing Fit leg strap. Y'all know how big of a fan I am of Wing Fit and how I want to make more content with those accessories. We're getting more stuff with Wing Fit. So that's cool. And yeah, it looks really good. And we're gonna be getting another soccer mode later on. We're gonna be getting the fall a golf mode, and it's all gonna be free DLC. And I hope they keep adding free DLC. Maybe we get box and just keep adding more stuff to keep this game alive. It's like what they try to do this exact same thing with Wii Sports Club on the Wii U, having they kept adding more sports as time went on, but nobody cared. Because it started with one sport. This one started with, I think, 5 or 6. And that's, and they support it for, like, at least, like, a year or two. Like, I think that's really going to help it get out there. The fact that they could easily just release this and everyone would buy it. But the fact that they're actually going beyond that and they're going to keep supporting it, that's really cool. And doing stuff like survival bowling and stuff. It's so cool. I like it. I really do like it. It looks like it's going to be a very solid game. When is it coming out? I actually don't remember when it's coming out. Let me look at that real quick. I've been watching watching the direct on double speed while talking about this. April 29th. It's coming out April 29th, so it's there's really not too much going on around then. I think that's about 2 weeks apart from Mario Strikers, which is enough time to focus on this game. So I'm probably only going to do 1 or 2 streams on it. Like, it's a fun game, but it's like, how much am I going to play Nintendo Switch Sports on stream? It's not the most interesting thing, but yeah. Going off of that though, we got a Metroid Dread DLC. Not much to say this. I'm just happy that they'll continue to support this game. Because that means we're going to keep hearing about this game. We'll get in the free update of the 2 new difficulties. That's coming out. And later this year, we'll get in the boss rush in like a second update. The boss rush mode. And I think if they just do like 1 or 2 more updates to this game throughout this year, it keeps Metroid in the public eye. Like, you see this and you're like, oh, it's been like, 6 months since Dread came out, and you see that, you're like, oh yeah, Metroid Dread. And you think about it, you're like, oh yeah, like, I remember that game. I didn't pick it up when it came out. I kind of forgot about it. Let me pick it up now, because he just added a new update, updating the game. That's so cool. And then when the boss rush comes out April, it's launched in April, it's going to pop back up in the public consciousness again. People are like, oh yeah, like Dread, like, let me pick that up. Which is just really cool. I love Dread, and I'm probably going to stream it eventually, with the Wookiee mode, because I cannot beat that game on a normal difficulty. The Wookiee mode is such a godsend for me. I need that so badly. Also, another godsend, to be frankly honest, we're getting Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings on the NSO apps. That is crazy. I don't have much to say on that, but it's crazy we're finally getting more Earthbound on the Switch and stuff, and maybe we'll get Earthbound 3 eventually. Probably not, but you never know. Maybe we'll get lucky, but I'll probably play through Earthbound, because I've never played through Earthbound before in my life. So I would love to pick it up and play it, because this has been a convenient way for me to play it. So here, like, I own the game now. I saw it, I loaded it up. I didn't load it up, but when we went to play Kirby's Adventure yesterday on stream, it pops like, hey, there's a new game. It's like, oh, Earthbound. So yeah, we'll probably end up streaming Earthbound. Maybe Earthbound Beginnings, but I mean, I just want to do Earthbound. But yeah, it's just kind of cool to see. More Nintendo classic games coming over. I love that. That's just really cool. And talking about what honestly could probably be considered a classic Nintendo game at this point, Mario Kart 8 came out back in 2013. It's a nearly 10-year-old game. Got re-released on the Switch back in April of 2017. So it's now, which now makes it like a 2-year-old game. Oh, sorry, not 2. 5-year-old game now, which is ridiculous to think that game is now considered that old. And they're updating it. We're getting Mario Kart 8 DLC, man. Like, who would have thought that? I uploaded my reaction to it as a separate video, because it's just like, I was expecting Mario Kart 9, but I'm so happy about this. Like, I'm more happy about this than I would have been about Mario Kart 9. To be frankly honest, I'm happy with this DLC, and it's basically the new Smash Fighters Pass, because it's going to be 6 waves over the course of the next 2 years. A little less than that, because it's going to end in 2023. So we're going to be getting constant new tracks. Like the remakes of tracks from previous games, but, we'll even get stuff like Super Circuit and Mario Kart Tour and some of the older games and some of the newer games. And that's just so cool. And it's 48 tracks for $25. And the most important thing about it, they are giving us freaking it for free, or it's with the expansion pack. It is a part of the NSO expansion pack. Thank you so much. That puts up the value of this even more. I was hoping for Mario Party DLC. I think that may still be possible. Mario Party Superstars DLC, but this is so good. I cannot wait. And the fact that it's going to be constantly over time. I would rather them do this 6 waves over time than be like, here's all 48 tracks. Even though 48 tracks are done, I want them to spread it out, because then it's like we're getting it constantly updated over time. And I like that. And it's a part of the expansion pack. another reason to get the expansion pack. And I hope these keep adding DLCs to this, you know? Like, I'm sure Breath of Fire 2 is going to get DLC. Add that to this. You know, just keep adding the DLCs to this. Make this basically... If you just want Nintendo Switch Online, you pay $20 a month, that's it, you know? But if you're really a big, diehard Nintendo fan, and you really, you know, you just want everything that Nintendo can offer, here's N64, here's the Genesis as a cool plus, and then here's a lot of our future DLC. And I hope they keep... And I like they're still adding stuff to the normal NSO, like 20 subscription, a $20 subscription. Because, you know, they're still doing the game trials, they're still doing the... You know, they're still doing a bunch of stuff with that. To where you can get stuff if you stole that. And I'm happy with that. It's only $20 a month. Oh, a year, sorry. And $50 a year isn't even that bad. And it makes it even better, like... You're paying $30 more, right? If that $30 costs, like... The Mario Kart DLC is just a little less than $30, and since you're getting it for free with this, like, well, bam, there you go. Like, yeah, you're going to pay $50 every year, but even then, it's like, you get that, you get all these N64 games, we don't know what other DLCs, and possibly games like Tetris 99 and stuff that they may add in the future. It's like, just keep pushing Nintendo. And we also got, the last announcement was Xenoblade X, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, not X, or X2. Again, I thought it may have been X2 because I saw the technology everywhere. I was like, X2? And then it was like, no, it's not. Because it was, then I was like, no. I was hopeful. But I'm still really excited about this. I feel a lot of the Xenoblade fans are really excited about this. There's a lot of stuff that's like, apparently this is going to be connected to both the first and the second game. In a lot of ways, because the first and the second game are pretty standalone, but a lot of people are thinking this is going to end up bridging the gap between 1 and 2 as well, which is really cool to hear. And maybe I've been wanting to play the Xenoblade games for a while. I own the first one on Wii, I own X, I don't have 2, but, you know, it's a Switch game, I can pick it up very easily. Maybe I'll get into Xenoblade this year. I don't know if my only big thing with that is I would like to stream all of the games, but they're so long, I don't know if I'll even have time for it. Like, I hardly have time for stuff like Legends Arceus and stuff, so... We'll see. That's coming out in September. That's really exciting, and that wraps up our February 2022 Nintendo Direct discussion. I hope you all enjoy this. You know, this is a quick, not edited video at all. You know, it's just the Direct logo in the background this whole time. So hopefully you all enjoyed just hearing my thoughts about it for about 20 minutes. And yeah, you know, hope you all enjoyed this, and don't forget, let me know, what was your favorite announcement? Tell me in the comments. Let's get a discussion going. Let's talk. And yeah, I look forward to more content on the Direct, because I have a Kirby video I want to get out. I have videos I want to make about the Forgotten Land trailer. I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch Sports a bit more. There's just a bunch of videos I want to make about this, and even just the games coming out, like, you know, I want to start getting ready for Final 3 Hopes and all that, so, you know, a lot of good content coming up, mainly because Nintendo fed us. Nintendo hasn't given us a Direct in a while, and they're like, here you go, keep going. But yeah, thank you all for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, y'all.